humble abode, my tent. It's called Ministry of Myths and Legends. In this chest, I have a treasure of stories of gods and heroes, kings and queens, monsters and giants and other magical creatures. You see, I've been living for more than 10,000 years and I have been collecting stories all along the way. All of you know Draago by now, but for the benefit of those watching for the first time, this is Draago. Draago is a very sly dragon and he keeps all the stories hidden within the fire that rages inside him. I'm going to open you now. Whoa, easy boy, easy. It's just Lady Fifi. Here we are. It's Pandora's box from ancient Greece. Last week I told you the story of how Prometheus stole the personal fire of Zeus, filled it in an empty fennel stalk, and got it down to earth and gave it to man. Just as well that we have the story of Pandora's box this time, because it is a consequence of what Prometheus did. The fire that he stole from Zeus. If you haven't seen the last episode, do go and see it. You'll enjoy the story even better. So let's start, but before that, do hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it. It really helps my channel grow without a bother to you. Now, some of the gods were very sly, especially Zeus. He was the king of the gods and he was always insecure that somebody would steal his throne. So he kept indulging in power play, kept playing games to keep everybody at a disadvantage. When Prometheus stole the fire of Zeus and Zeus was very angry with him, he felt that it gave man an advantage, an edge that he didn't want man to have. So he punished Prometheus by chaining him to a rock, and then he sent his pet eagle to eat the liver of Prometheus. But Prometheus had the boon of immortality, so every night he regrew the liver. Every day the pet eagle came and ate the liver, and every night he regrew it. This continued, and finally Hercules came and saved him. Now Zeus wanted to punish Epimetheus, the brother of Prometheus, because he foolishly kept distributing all the gifts to all the animals, and when it was man's turn, he had nothing left to give man. That is why Prometheus had to steal the fire in the first place. So Zeus went to Hephaestus. Now Hephaestus was the carpenter, weapon maker, blacksmith, craftsman, etc., all rolled into one for the gods. And he told Hephaestus that he wanted him to make a woman, the very first woman. He of course hid his true intentions and told Hephaestus that he wanted to make a woman because man was lonely on earth and he wanted man to have some company. After Hephaestus made her, Zeus invited all the gods to bestow gifts on her. They all came, somebody gave her beauty, another one intelligence. One by one, all the gods gave her gifts. Motherhood, sweetness, a soft heart. But Hera, the wife of Zeus, knew what her husband was up to. So she gave her the gift of curiosity. You'll soon know why. Then Zeus breathed life into her and gave her a name. Pandora means the gifted one. Then Zeus summoned Hermes. Hermes was the god of trade, athletes, and thieves. He was also a messenger for the gods. He had an extremely deceitful nature. I mean, obviously, what else do you expect? He was the god of the thieves, and he was just right for the job. Zeus gave him a gilded box and told him what to do. Hermes took Pandora down to earth and straight to Epimetheus. Epimetheus saw her, the lovely Pandora, and his eyes popped out. And then Hermes told him that Zeus wants to forgive and forget your mistake. Even your brother Prometheus has been saved by Hercules, the son of Zeus. So now Zeus has sent you this gift, Pandora. Take her as your wife. Do you accept? Now Prometheus had warned Epimetheus, beware of the gifts of Zeus. They will only bring you grief. But Epimetheus forgot about his brother's warning. I mean, who could resist the lovely Pandora? He had already fallen in love with her as soon as he set his eyes on her. So he looked at Hermes and answered, yes, I accept her as my wife. So Hermes got them married. And after that, he went to Pandora and said, I have to go somewhere. There's something I have to take care of. Will you please look after my box for me? Pandora said, of course I will. But then Hermes warned her, Don't ever open the box. Pandora said, "Of course not." And then Hermes turned away with a wicked smile on his face. He flew off. Pandora and Epimetheus started living happily together. But you remember Hera had given her the gift of curiosity? Now you know why. Pandora started wondering, what must be in the box? Why didn't he want me to open it? Slowly she started getting obsessed with it, and the key of the box was stuck underneath the box, which made it worse. She could open it anytime her heart desired. And soon one day she could take it no more, and she took out the key and she opened the box. Noxious fumes came out of the box with a zillion bugs, each carrying one terrible evil: misery, disease, anger, hatred, jealousy, and death. She quickly banged the box shut, but too late. Man was stuck with these curses forever. Pandora coughed and her eyes burned. Epimetheus, who had heard her screams, came running in. He asked her what happened. She told him that she had opened the box, and now, because of her, man would be stuck with these curses and diseases forever. Epimetheus now remembered his brother's warning. Beware of the gifts of ZEUS. But now it was too late. He looked at Pandora and said, "Don't cry, my darling. You're not at fault. You're a mere pawn in the game of the gods. Now let us open the box and see what else is there in store for man. It can't be worse than what has already escaped." So they opened the box, and out flew a beautiful butterfly called hope. Yes, and it is hope that helps man fight, survive, and triumph over all the miseries. Now one can wonder, why ZEUS put hope in the box with all the other miserable things? The answer can only be that ZEUS made man, so he wanted man to live on the earth. He didn't want him gone, but just punished. So with hope, he would be able to triumph over all the other miseries. As all the holy books say, the Gita, the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, that God only burdens man with as much as he can bear. So in the worst of times, always smile with hope. And now we come to the end of this episode, and before I go, I will teach you 2 Greek words. You guessed right. Hello and goodbye. For hello, yasas, or you can just say hi, yeah. Goodbye, adiosas. And now it is time for the tarot card reading. So let us see what the cards predict for the next story. This says the story of one of the greatest wars, the Trojan War. Next Sunday. Until Sas from Lady Fifi, ta-ta. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, please. See you next Sunday.